Hello everybody and welcome to my cover of the Triple Power Icy Lemon Pops in the Harry Potter Cookbook, called the Unofficial Harry Potter Cookbook. This is the third video I've done from the cookbook. I will say it's definitely November here and it's cold and hence the sweater. So this is kind of a summer thing in the books. It's also summer. It's Dursley's birthday. It's gonna be fun to make and it's gonna be great tasting. Like I've said in my other two Harry Potter videos, I did cook the first chapter of food when I first got the book. I went crazy. I was probably like 16 or 17. So I've already made this. I have already made like the first 15, I think, foods in it. Joining me, just like last time, my handy dandy wand. It's Hermione's wand from the movies, books. This is the one that my friend got for me that I explained in my last video. Anyway, I used this to cook with in my last video. Side note, disclaimer, I don't believe in magic at all. So, fun fact, this isn't real. Crazy. I have on my Hufflepuff watch. I'm sporting that today. As for the helpful hints section of the book, none of them really apply to this recipe except for the boiling sugar is kind of dangerous. If you're a child, don't attempt it. If you're a teenager or older, which I so happen to be, you can do it. I probably still need adult supervision, honestly. She says to measure things precisely, which we're not working with flour or baking soda, so I mean you still want to do it, but. A little description before this recipe is, the Dursleys don't want to buy Harry chocolate ice cream when they take him to the zoo on Dudley's birthday. But when the lady asks him what he'll have, they at least have the decency to be embarrassed to not buy him anything. They compromise by buying him a lemon pop, which Harry enjoys anyway. And that is in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Chapter 2. So I thought, before all the recipes, if you've seen the other two videos, that we could read the little paragraph it's in the book. In my other videos, I did read them in an English accent, and I think that's a little too cringy to do. It was a very sunny Saturday, and the zoo was crowded with families. The Dursleys bought Dudley and Piers large chocolate ice creams at the entrance, and then, because the smiling lady in the van had asked Harry what he wanted before they could hurry him away, they bought him a cheap lemon ice pop. It wasn't bad either, Harry thought, licking it as they watched a gorilla scratching its head who looked remarkably like Dudley, except that it wasn't blonde. There's also a fun little history tidbit here, so I'll read that. Who doesn't like a nice frozen pop on a hot day? Slushies and other frozen treats have been around for thousands of years. The famous conqueror Alexander the Great had fresh snow brought to him from the mountains to chill his wine. And the evil Roman Emperor Nero used to mix snow with honey and fruit for dessert, which he had to eat right away before it melted. Fortunately, thanks to modern technology, we don't have to go to such lengths to enjoy these treats. So, I don't know if either of those facts were true. But they're interesting. The only tools you really need are popsicle molds, nothing else fancy or crazy. This is it's like a two-step recipe, and one of the steps is freeze. So it's a one-step recipe. The price of tools at least is gonna be $5 to $10. I don't know how fancy your popsicle molds are. I bought $3 ones at Walmart. So I would say less than $5 for tools if you were cheap, like me. Because I've done this before, I've made notes in the book when I was 16 or 17 of what I did and didn't like about the recipe, so I'll actually state those now. I'm still gonna do the recipe not with my notes added in, but I will say that I do take out and remove certain things. I say when you make it next time, don't make it like this. But because this is for the video, the real what's in the cookbook, I'm gonna make it like how Gabrielle told me not to. Like how the author tells us to. I crossed out the grated zest of lemon in the recipe. That's one of the ingredients, and I crossed it out and I wrote, maybe you would try again without zest. At the bottom, my summary paragraph was gross. Okay. Lemon zest sunk to the bottoms of the popsicle molds, so all of the tops were gritty and nasty. So what I remember is that you put them in the molds, and how the molds are, they're upside down. I'll show you in the kitchen. And then you put the little handle in, and so actually all the lemon zest settled at the bottom, so then when you pull them out, the top of it was all the zest. So you take your first bite and it's just a ton of zest. We'll see when I go and do it. Maybe I hadn't stirred it enough, or maybe it was something on me. So now that I'm a little older and probably better at cooking, I'm going to try to make that not happen. Her side note, her little note just for the recipe is, These lemon pops get their bright lemon flavor from 3 sources: grated lemon zest, lemon juice, and lemon extract, hence the name Triple Power. I had crossed out zest and wrote double power and then smiley face, because obviously I didn't like the zest. Let's go make some magic happen in the kitchen, except magic's not real. The ingredients are super simple on this. There's technically only 3 ingredients. So there's grated lemon zest, like I said, and then there's lemon juice, and I'm gonna see if the amount I can get out of 1 lemon. I don't think I can, so I think you'll need 2 lemons. I don't want to say the amount just to not share the whole recipe. People don't come to this video. There's no like copyright or plagiarism, anything like that. A lemon, basically for the zest and the juice. You need sugar. It's basically lemonade, but in a popsicle form. And then lemon extract, and the only kind they had at my local store, Hy-Vee, was pure lemon extract, so it was kind of expensive. So I would say whether you need 1 or 2 lemons, what is that, like $2 or $3? That's on the expensive side. So 2 sugar, super cheap. I would say if the extract you get is more expensive, mine was $10. So this is under $15 to make, or it's gonna be right at 15, depending on how expensive your lemon and sugar are and your extract. If you can get not pure or imitation, that's totally fine. I'm a purist, I'm an elitist. So the first step is basically to put everything in here. So instead of going to the great lengths of zesting this into a bowl and then putting it in, I'm gonna straight up zest this right into the saucepan. I did already wash the lemon, so let's just do it. Fun fact, zesting is like probably my least favorite thing to do in cooking, besides crushing up Oreos for like Oreo balls or an Oreo crust. I hate doing that. So this is not fun for me, but I don't hate it. It does say only the grated zest of 1 lemon, which is a relief, because yikes, my wrist hurts. But that's still so much zest. I think it's probably like half a teaspoon, but it's just a lot. I got this lemon pretty naked, in my opinion, I think. I didn't get the little nub because I don't want to. To me, that's a lot. That's like half a teaspoon, I think. It might be. No, yeah, that's about half a teaspoon. So that's a lot of zest. What I'm gonna do is take my knife. I probably juiced lemon all wrong, but I always cut it into like 3 or 4 sections, and so I just completely juice that section. And then I toss it and go to the next one. Oh, yikes. You know when you don't know that you have a cut until you get lemon juice in it? Yikes. Also, you don't really have to worry about the seeds or the pips if you're in Europe, because you're gonna measure the tablespoons out of this, so just squeeze, just do your best. If you want to pull them out, that's fine too. I don't discriminate against seeds. Ah! Definitely gonna need 2. So now I've got my lemon juice in there. I did need 2, and it was like exactly how many I needed. Now I'm just gonna add my sugar. I've got the sugar, the lemon zest, the lemon juice, the water, and now I just do the lemon extract. Now we're gonna turn this baby up. Okay, I don't wanna do that anymore. Yep. It says to stir it frequently, so you kinda wanna sit by this, and I'm assuming it's because we're trying to get the sugar to dissolve. So, definitely get all the little bits of zest in there, get the sugar real stirred up. It looks delicious, doesn't it, guys? Okay, I stepped away for a minute to put a flower in my hair, get fancy for the dinner I'm going to tonight with a friend. Yeah, you're not supposed to put the lemon extract in, which is so obvious because you don't put alcohol in things if you want there to be the flavor of. I personally don't drink alcohol, but this is, you're supposed to have the flavor of the lemon extract, which vanilla, lemon, orange, whatever extract you're using is made with alcohol. So you put it in after it's taken away from the heat, because this simmering, once it hits a simmer, the lemon's gonna go away. So I don't know if I should add the lemon and like make it so lemony and stay true to the, I think I have to add the lemon extract again. So even, because it's like kind of boiled it out, so it's probably just gonna be like the most lemony pops ever. But I like lemon, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, let's definitely simmering, so I'm gonna take it off the heat. It says to stir in the lemon extract, so like I said, I'm gonna do that now. Oh, stir that right in there. Now we've got double lemon extract, so we just made a quadruple power icy lemon pop. I'm gonna pour these into some ice pop molds now. It says that it makes 4 4-ounce pops, because this is 16 ounces of liquid, but I don't know what popsicle she's using, because I have a lot smaller ones, but I'm gonna use these because, yeah, I don't know. So I should really do this over the sink, but I've got to get it on video, and I ruin everything anyway all the time. That wasn't bad. Haven't spilled anything yet. Okay, here we go. So there's a problem. All the lemon zest is at the bottom. So I think what's gonna happen is the last popsicle is gonna get all that zest. Here we go. Yeah, it's like, I couldn't show you, but it's basically not coming to the, yeah, to the lip of the pan. I can probably fill 4 more, so these must be 2-ounce pops. And then grab my other molds. I only have 3 of these lids. I don't know where the other one went. I think I lost it like over a year ago. So we can only make 3 more, which might actually be perfect because the last one's probably gonna get all the zest. I don't know if you can see the zest floating around in there. These look like pea popsicles. Does anyone else get a really urination vibe from these? A urine-y vibe. Why do they strangely kind of smell like it? It must be my brain making it smell. It's like lemon urine. And all the zest, not all of it obviously, but tons of the zest is sitting in the pan. That last popsicle would have just been flooded with it. And then you're supposed to freeze until solid, which it says about 5 hours. Since it's like 6:30, I'm going to come back around 11:30, and we'll try them. I just got some on my finger and it tastes like really warm, sugary lemonade. So, yeah, I'm gonna clean up, go to dinner, and come back and rate and everything. It is 11:30. Sorry, I have tired voice. I usually go to bed now. It's been exactly 5 hours, so I'm gonna pull them out, try them and rate them. Okay, looks like these look very light, good. As you can see, the lemon zest sank to the bottom. I don't know if you can tell, but lemon zest is at the bottom. These for some reason look like, if you compare them, I don't have great lighting in here, I'm sorry for that. I don't know, these have like more white in it. I don't know, I'm being silly. These are very prominently zesty. These are the ones I poured second, if you remember, so that makes sense. So I'm, just to be fun and crazy, I'm gonna try one of these. Okay. No. No. Okay. This is the only one that's come out, so I guess we're trying one of these. It's weird, it might never do this. I make popsicles every single spring and summer. I wonder if there's something in the recipe. Am I being stupid? Okay. It's very lemony. The texture's interesting. The texture is like, it's more like a slushie than a popsicle, if that makes sense. It's very soft, it's like eating crushed ice. It's probably because of lack of ingredients. It's basically just lemon juice and water. These are very good. All in all, these took exactly 20 minutes to make. That was with grating the lemon zest, putting everything in, simmering it, turning it off, pouring it into molds, and freezing it. 20 minutes is crazy short of an amount of time. And I was doing some cleaning in between, so it might have been more like 18 or 19 minutes. And then 5 hours to freeze. They might need longer. I wonder if I give this more time, if that's the problem. I don't know. So just make them 5 hours before you want to eat them. I would say ability to follow is 5 out of 5. There's 2 steps. So simple, so easy. As for outcome, I'm probably gonna say 4. 1, I like the texture. I like the slushy, soft ice thing, but it's not a popsicle texture, and they aren't coming off on the popsicle mold. And the lemon zest sinks to the bottom. That's a lot of things, but I don't think it's enough to really give any of them a point down. But combined, it's just gonna be a 4 out of 5. So the overall outcome is a 9 out of 10, which is a 90%. So that is an A-, which is great. The flavor, I just say that, is very tangy, and I like lemon. So even though I'm making the funny faces, I love it. I wonder if I can get one out of here and just show you the lemon zest. I can't. They all just fall apart. I'm gonna try to warm water this one. It worked. Okay, pouring warm water on it worked. I'm gonna take some pictures and then I'll take a bite. Can you see that? Look at how gross that is. It's like you're putting bits of grain in your mouth. It's like tiny pieces of zest. I would skip the lemon zest, guys. But this part's great. Like I said, it falls apart pretty easily. Thank you so much for watching. I hope if you have this cookbook, you would make it without the zest. You can try it if you want. I really wouldn't do it if I were you. It's really delicious. It's great for summertime. It's great if your parents love your brother better than you and they don't want to get you anything, but that would look like they're neglecting one of their kids, and that's kind of awkward and embarrassing, so they just have to buy you the cheapest thing and it's lemon. That'd be crazy. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your week or day or month or whatever. Have a good one. Bye. Beard. What does that mean? Who knows? Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, Father. Can you suicide? Can you suicide in Harry Potter? Why is that never addressed? I'm sure if we asked J.K. Rowling, she would just say that suicide is gay. 36, but last year I had 37. Okay, it is 11. It's 11, Gabrielle.